Okay, you ready? So you gotta check this out. So, we're gonna take this servo, and we're gonna take this radio transmitter, and we're gonna take some batteries in this remote. And then, we're gonna do some super cool stuff because we got a stump grinder, and this thing puts off a ton of really terrible things to breathe in, and you have to stand right next to it, and it really is terrible. So, what I'm gonna do is I had to fix this valve earlier, so I figured out how it functions. I'm gonna pull the springs out of the back of it, and then I'm gonna make a plate here. I'm gonna put the solenoids on there. And then the solenoid, or the servo, sorry, are going to rotate the valve. And then I'll have a stump grinder that's controlled by my remotes that I use for flying my drones. And I'm going to kind of show you how I do that. So, stay involved. Temporary. So we have the transmitter hooked up to the servo, we have a battery hooked up to the transmitter, we have the radio installed. So basically, if you take this knob here, just like balance this on my knee, and forward, backward, that moves. So now we need to be able to get the valve to move. Okay, so I took the end cap off so you can actually see the valve move, and then I'm going to have to change the tension on the spring so the spring doesn't overcome the servo. But, so if I hold this and we give it some pressure, give it a little bump there. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that, look at that. And that's the hydraulic portion. And the servo is doing that on its own. Okay, so that's where we're at so far. Okay, so this thing is kind of loud, so bear with the noise. It's loud for me. I wear earphones whenever I'm running this thing, but a little bit more progress. I'll show you. Sorry for the lighting too. It's raining and these lights are out, so. But we're there, we're almost there. So I gotta make a bracket and do a little bit more, and remote, pretty sweet. All right, a little bit loud, sorry. Slightly shaky, slightly a little bit shaky, kinda. Anyway, this is like 2 weeks later, maybe even more. It's really, really cold outside. And I've been grinding a lot of stumps, so I haven't been able to work on building the bracket and getting everything ready, but that's a servo bracket. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. It should work until I make it better or get it better or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so about to fire up the welder, weld this together and bolt it down to the machine, and hopefully within the next hour or two I'll be able to see if it works, which you should. It will. It's going to. Have faith. Okay. Yeah. Just watch. Okay, prototype's done. Come on. Well, not okay. It's still prototype, but. All right, so we had to use an external battery. Transmitter, servos are bolted down. It's welded. It needs some refinement, but it's there mostly. All right, so we're fired up. See how it works. Okay, so that's it. A little bit more and it's done.